Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of my new account playthrough for Gems of War. This is episode 17, and we are now a level 119. And yeah, we just unlocked the Stormcaller class last episode. So this episode, we finally are going to reach Darkstone, which is the kingdom I was talking about from the very first episode. So it took us 17 kingdoms to get us to Darkstone. So some of the advice I gave early on about unlocking the Plaguelord class and leveling that up before Titan, kind of just disregard that, because you're going to be able to get to Stormheim pretty early on in the game, and I forget the exact number of kingdoms, but you start with Broken Spire, and you do like a few of these here, and you move up pretty quick to Stormheim. So as soon as you unlock the Titan class on the Stormheim quest line, you should equip it and start leveling that up right away, because you're going to be able to get that rock solid on it pretty quickly. By the time you get down to Darkstone here, you're going to be, as you can see, I'm already at 33 on Titan, and I need to get to 40. So we're only 7 more levels of that class away from getting rock solid. So yeah, I mean, Plaguelord is still a really good class, and I do recommend leveling it up eventually, if not even just even doing the 250 battles to get the weapon for that class. We're going to look at that after we unlock it. But the other important thing about these 4 kingdoms here is, once I unlock these 4 kingdoms and complete their quest line, I will be able to use the Soul Forge. That's where we can craft troops and weapons and all of that with our diamonds. But the last one, when we did Suncrest, we finished that. We were able to unlock our dungeons, which I already completed those, but the 3 daily dungeon battles is where you're going to get your diamonds, most of them anyway, and you do want to do those 3 battles every day. It's only 3 battles. It should only take you, 5 to 10 minutes at this low level. Once you're higher level and you have some really good troops, man, you can do those 3 battles in like 2 minutes. It's really easy. But the other important thing about these kingdoms here, Darkstone and I believe Blighted Lands, is they are both magic kingdoms. So once we unlock these, we're going to immediately upgrade them so we can get that extra magic. It costs 4,000 gold to unlock this quest, and we're going to do that. We got a new banner, which is brown and purple. And we have 24 quest battles here as usual. But before we get into that, we're going to go here and level up our kingdom. See, it's level 1. We're going to go in here, and this is what we've been saving up our gold for. We have 600,000 now. And it costs 122,500 gold to get to level 10. And this is what you want to do with these magic kingdoms. So it's going to give me a 1+ to magic. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Confirm. Use my gold on that. As well as doing that, we're also going to be able to get a few troops that come along with this. Sister of Shadows, Dark Master. Those 2 troops are going to come along with leveling this up. Night Hag as well is in there. But most important thing that you want is that magic bonus right there. Another number 1 to that. And you can see over on the left side now where it says skill bonus, it's 1+ magic. It's very important. So now if we go into the quest line, and this team here I was using for dungeons, that team at level 11 here, which was Mang, Elwyn, and we have some Apothecary. Those were the 3 main troops. Worked pretty good for dungeons, but we're going to switch the team here to what I was using before. Not that one. I think it was 6. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this one. The battles went by pretty quick with this, so I think I'm just going to stick with this one for this quest, and we might change up the team for the next one, if we do a next one, because at the end of the last video, I posted, or not posted, but just kind of asked for you guys to post in the comment section what your opinion is on what I'm doing here with these episodes. So should I continue to do these hour-long episodes of me just going through and completing the quest lines while I'm just rambling about random Gems of War things? Or should I just complete these quest lines off camera so that I can get to the more important things like how to do dungeon battles, how to do pet battles at this low level, how to do delve battles at this low level. So those are all things that I want to do videos on with this account. And but I am kind of getting, you know, I'm not gonna say frustrated. It's just like it's taken me longer to complete all of these quest lines that I initially thought. So at the beginning, I was just like, hey, yeah, you know, I could probably do like 2 or 3 of those in like 1 hour, and we can go through all these, you know, unlock all these kingdoms within, you know, like 10, 12 episodes. And that's not the case. Here I am at episode, what is it, 17, and I'm just now reaching halfway point, or a little over halfway. I still have a lot of kingdoms to unlock. So, just like I said on the other video, you know, please, you know, for those of you that do watch these videos, I really appreciate you, because I know sitting through like an hour-long video is not the easiest thing to do, especially in when you have a busy life. But that being said, if you could put your input down in the comments section, I would appreciate it. What you think I should do. What do you enjoy? What would you rather enjoy, I guess is the way I should say it. Me just continuing to do these quest lines, or just finishing them off camera and then going into just shorter videos on the teams for those different like events and dungeons, all that stuff that I mentioned, pet battles and delves and all that kind of stuff with this lower level account. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. And I'll do it. So, yeah, I don't know if... okay, we leveled up to 120 here. I wanted to check to see what our magic is right now. We got a new slot, team slot, and we got 2 weapons. Ice Dagger, deal 17 damage to the last enemy. If the enemy is frozen, deal 10 more damage, freeze the enemy. That's actually quite a bit of damage. 17 for 12 mana. Not bad. And then we got Burning Scythe. And that is 6 damage to all enemies. Burn and disease another enemy. I don't think that's really that great damage, actually. 6 damage to all enemies for only, you know, 14 mana cost. Right now, like, my behemoth has 14 mana cost and it's doing 12 damage to all enemies, so... but the Ice Dagger is not bad. So, but let's look at the, yeah, see, it was 12 damage to all enemies, now it's 13 because we upgraded that Darkstone Kingdom to level 10, and that gave us that extra boost in damage. And that extra damage is being added to all this stuff, so... White was 9, now it's going to be, was 8, and now it's 9. So we're going to be able to steal 9 life, and once we unlock Blighted Lands, we're going to level that up immediately to level 10 too, and that'll give us an extra magic. So, you know, the behemoth here that's doing 13 right now will actually be doing 14 once we get Blighted Lands all leveled up. Not really giving me the colors that I want. Alright, let's go into... I guess I'll just do red here. Even though that's not what I want. Give me the colors that I want. Now we got Elwyn up. Now things should start to go a little quicker, because... we can generate some mana and kind of move the board around. Yeah, because I really want to get down to delves because, yeah, I gotta be careful here. I think I was shaking the camera. I don't want the camera to like fall over while I'm recording. Now that would be hilarious. Probably would add a lot of entertainment to these videos, but not trying to do that. But yeah, I really do want to get down to delves on this new account because there's some really good troops we can go and get down there, as well as it's going to be a good place to get some extra souls, glory, and definitely these ingots, because the legendary ingots are, kind of hard to get. I know you can get them doing challenges, but I think they're a little easier to get down in the delves. And I need those legendary ingots, and even mythic ones. You can get those pretty easy down there in the underworld. But definitely want to get those because whenever we unlock a class weapon, all class weapons are mythic troop or mythic quality of weapons, so they're going to require mythic ingots in order to upgrade them. And some of the best things about weapons are actually their upgrades. So sometimes, in the upgrades you'll have really powerful effects like silence or mana drain. Whenever you cast that weapon, it'll do one of those things if you have it upgraded, or it will create a storm like Mountain Crusher. So I don't think I upgraded that quite yet on Mountain Crusher. But one of the reasons why I'm not using Mountain Crusher quite as much yet is because I really want to get Titan up to level 40 first, because since I'm going to be using Brown and it's going to be creating a Dust Storm when I cast Mountain Crusher, I really want to have that rock solid talent so that we will gain barrier when we're matching Brown. So we're gonna show some more interesting teams with different weapons and all that stuff once I get Titan here up to a level 40. And unfortunately, all these quest lines give you only 1 XP per battle, so there's about 24 on average battles per quest line, and I basically need like 7 to 10 more of that. Now, if I was doing a lot of PvP, I would level Titan up quicker, because you get 2 XP for PvP battles, and you only get 1 for quest lines, so it's kind of weird. I kind of wonder why they did that, because you're doing the quest lines a lot here in early game, and it would be a quicker way for you to level up and try different classes if they actually gave you more. And it's not like you can repeat quest lines, so it might be kind of a nice thing if they had like 4 XP for classes in the quests, because that would give newer players a way to kind of level up their class that they choose faster. And you can only do quests 1 time, so it's not like you can abuse the system and really just go in there and redo all the quests over and over and over because they give the most XP. So I don't even know why they gave it the least XP, because Explore battles are like the least, which is 1, and PvP and delves are basically the most. Of course, like adventure boards, I think you get 2 XP. Dungeons, you get 2 XP. Events, I'm pretty sure you get 2. So like everything in the game gives you 2 XP per battle except for Explore and Quest line, which is kind of odd. It's kind of odd. I don't know why he missed that skull match, but, you know, I'm fine with it. I'm fine if he misses every skull match. Yeah. Yeah, we leveled up again. Yeah, by the time I finish all the quest lines, I'm probably going to be close to level 200. And, you know, getting to level 300 is about where I kind of wanted to stop on this new account. You know, I still have to try to keep up on my main account with all the events and guild requirements and stuff over there. So that's another thing that kind of makes it hard to continue to do a lot on this second account. But I still want to show off, you know, some teams that I can make with the low-level troops with this account. So and we'll do that. But I'm going to be able to focus more on that once I complete all these quest lines. And that's one of the things where, you know, I want your feedback. Should I continue to do these quest lines until I get them all done on video? Or should I complete them off video? And then I can just focus on making teams for low-level teams for things like pet rescue or you know, dungeons. And because I remember on my main account when I was just starting out, I was really frustrated with pet battles. I kept losing and getting frustrated because the pet battles get really hard really fast. Like the amount of life and armor that troops have in pet battles, like after the first like 3 battles in the pet battles, I mean, it's just it gets really hard. So now that I know more about what weapons are available and what troops early on are powerful and those sorts of things, I can put together a low-level like pet rescue team to help out you guys that might just be starting out in Gems of War. It's definitely a fun game, but it can be really... Oh, I missed a 4 match there. Or a 5 match. Busy talking here. But... So yeah, I mean, that's, you know, I just want your guys' opinions on that because you're the guys, you guys are the ones that are watching the videos here. So, what should I do? Ouch. I really like Elwyn. It's a solid early game troop. Yeah, and then the other thing about the Delves too, I don't think that they changed it. So there's a faction down there in the Delves that every time you defeat the boss room, you get an arcane light trait stone. So the arcane light trait stones are the yellow-green ones, which Elwyn here uses. So, you know, we can look at the different troops that are available for that use the yellow-green color, and we can get all of those unlocked. And if there's a class that uses those colors, we'll be able to unlock those a lot easier too, just because we'll be able to farm those arcane light trait stones. So the Delves is going to be a really good place, and I'm itching to get down there. But these quest lines are kind of... Recording them all is taking me some time. Oh, I thought that was gonna end him. We got him though. We got him. So the other thing I'm thinking about in this video, because I do have some like event keys saved up, and I got like 17. I think I got 17 of them now. And as you guys saw, the last event keys that I used is when I got Gorgatha. So you do have the potential to get some good legendary or even mythic troops out of those event keys. Depends on the kingdom that's going on for the week. And so I'm kind of in a dilemma here because this week the kingdom is Zygen, which one of the best mythics in the game is available for Zygen, which is High King Iron Gut, the goblin mythic troop that devours based on its attack damage. Now, the thing with that troop is that at this low level, it's going to be harder to devour with it because my attack damage will be a lot lower. But nevertheless, that's probably going to be half a year or so until this kingdom comes back around. And so now would be a good time to try to get it in my event keys. That's what I'm thinking anyway. But then the dilemma here is next week, which is going to start tomorrow, because I'm recording this video on Sunday. Tomorrow is going to be the Kingdom of Darkstone, which I'm currently doing the quest for Darkstone, so it's appropriate. But Darkstone has also another really great mythic troop, which is the Possessed King. And there's actually two mythic troops available for the Darkstone Kingdom. It's the Possessed King and the Mother of Darkness. Mother of Darkness is also a decent troop. I wouldn't say it's as good as the Possessed King or High King Iron Gut. But early on in the game like this, it might actually be better than it is on my main account. So I can either open my event keys now and try to get High King Iron Gut, or I can wait until tomorrow or next week and open them to try to get either the Possessed King or the Mother of Darkness. Now, those are the mythic troops, though. So, as far as legendaries go, I don't think either kingdom has a great legendary troop. Zygen has the King Goblin, which it doesn't do any damage. It just gains life, and then it summons a random goblin. And that's a legendary card. Then there's Queen Grapple Pot, which is a legendary card. But it's not really all that fantastic, really. But there's some other good goblin troops in there too. There's No Ben Brothers that we could get, and Princess Fizzbang. We just leveled up and we got another weapon here, Sun Disc. Give all yellow allies 5 attack, deal 12 damage to all purple enemies, then summon a random storm. I don't think I'll be using that much. I don't think I'll use this weapon much at all, but we got it. So let's keep going with the quest line here. But yeah, so that's kind of my dilemma. So those are the two legendary cards for Zygen. But then there's also, for Darkstone, I can only really think of one legendary card. There could be two, but I just can't remember what it is if it exists. But there's the Magus card. I think that's how you say it. I know what the art and the image looks like, and I'm pretty sure it's like Magus something or other. Which isn't a bad legendary card either, but it's not super great. You know, because that's the other thing. I could save my event keys for a different kingdom that's going to have, like, really good legendary card. But King Irongut is without a doubt one of the best mythic troops in the game if you are really want to get up high level and get all the best resources and all that kind of stuff, because it's like the best troop for delves. It's the best troop for level 12 Explorer. Level 12 Explorer battles are, you know, where you're going to get the most myth stones. And then the myth stones allow you to do a boss battle once you get 100. And then once you defeat a boss battle, you can get a boss chest, which will open up and give you 1 to 3 tokens. And tokens can turn into badges once you get 3 of them. And then once you get 3 badges, you can turn those 3 badges into a medal. And medals are really, really important now in the game. They are a way to increase the stats on all of your troops. So that's something to really think about, especially as a lower player. Like, as soon as you can start farming medals, you probably should, just because you are going to you're going to increase the power of your troops so much. You can add... So there's medals. There's like Medal of Guard, which I think is the lowest rarity one, but it gives you 8 armor. And that's a lot. Like 8 extra armor for all of your troops. Ouch. Way too much luck there on your skull matches, buddy. Now I gotta do this the old-fashioned way, without my behemoth. Alright, so, and the other reason why you want to, it's not just about farming medals. The other reason why you want to do level 12 Explorer battles is because for every boss battle that you beat, you're going to get pretty much, I think it's guaranteed. It's either guaranteed or it's a very, very high chance of getting an Arcane Trait Stone. So, Arcane Trait Stones are very important as well. They're as important or almost important as getting medals. Probably in some cases it's more important than getting medals, because Trait Stones can make some classes start with 50% mana. They can make some troops start with 50% mana. They can also unlock powerful abilities on your troops, like Gorgatha, 75% damage reduction from skulls. That's really, really amazing. And Arcane Trait Stones do that for you. So to be able to farm level 12 Explorer battles, or even like 8. I mean, I would be happy early on here if I could just farm like level 8 Explorer battles. So we're going to try to get into some of that once we get through all of these quest lines. And that's why I'm kind of asking you guys that do watch these videos, because I know not everyone does, that's subscribed to my channel. A lot of you just want to watch the content that I make for high level stuff, and that's completely fine. These videos are geared towards the lower level players, trying to help out the new people that because there isn't like a lot of videos out there for newer players in this game. It looks simple, but it's actually more complex than what it initially looks like. Like, you've got a lot of things going on in this game between medals and traits and troops and classes and you know, exploder troops and converter troops and like all kinds of stuff to think about. Yeah, so I don't know what to do with my event keys. I could just keep saving them, but like I was just saying, it's really important to be able to do explore battles, but you know, I'm not quite sure how much attack damage I'm gonna have on my High King Iron Gut if I do get it. So if it's only like 20 or 25 attack, that's the devour chance, and that's gonna make it really difficult to even use in explore battles because of that low devour chance. Now I do have a troop. I do have Luther, which is a troop which does increase the attack, but the attack is not really much on it. Luther only increases my attack by, I don't even know if it's 10. So I would have to cast Luther quite a bit to get that attack increased on Iron Gut. But I don't know, I might decide just to do it because if we do get Iron Gut, I mean, it's, I'm definitely going to craft it if I don't get it, if I can save up enough diamonds on this account. But I think Iron Gut is going to be an important troop for doing explore battles. But I guess I can still try to do teams without Iron Gut because there's probably quite a few of you that don't have that troop yet. But Mang is really important. That's one of the teams. If you can get Mang and if you can get Keeper of Souls, those two together with like Apothecary, and the fourth troop doesn't matter as much, like some kind of support troop probably, but Mang, Keeper of Souls, Apothecary, those three together can do level 12 Explorer. And it's almost essential with that team that you also have Rock Solid. Well, this battle is not going the way I wanted it to. I'm just trying to kill Scion down there before it gets powered up. Because I know it's going to drain mana and it's going to be really difficult. Not really difficult, but more of just like time consuming to kill it. So it looks like we're going to get to it. It's going to do that. I got Elwyn. Boom. Yeah, we got it. So I remember the days when Scion used to be like really powerful. It used to be like strong in PvP. People would use it all the time. Now I never see it. But this one here, Dimtraxia, is a event troop here, or not event troop, but a questline troop for the Darkstone Kingdom. This is actually not a bad troop. It has a 75% chance to burn all enemies, and like I said, burning, like I said in previous videos, burning is pretty good early on in the game because enemies are going to have less armor and less life, and so that's pretty good. That troop is a troop that I might use. So now we just got to go in here and unlock the quest, the class here. We're going to go and unlock the Plaguelord. We got 4 battles to do. But, yeah, okay, this is the troop I was talking about right here. Yeah, Magnus. Yeah, I think I did get that right then. This is the legendary card for the Darkstone Kingdom. So that's the troop that I was talking about earlier. And so my question is, once I get done unlocking this class, then I'm going to make a decision whether I should open up keys and get Iron Gut, or should I go for the Possessed King. Now, the Possessed King has that ability to transform enemies into demon troops, and it does damage to all enemies, so there's some, strong things about it too. But I don't know. A Possessed King isn't going to help me out in explore battles, you know? So oh no. Took out both of them. Well, we leveled up to 124. Got a new weapon. Deal 13 damage to an enemy. Create 6 gems. And we have 2. Yeah, and the the life on these enemies just keeps getting more as we get further on in these quest lines. But Elwyn is still doing its job. That's why it's important, though, to save up that money and go ahead and upgrade these magic kingdoms to level 10. There we go. Let's see what... Okay, we got 1 battle left. And then we'll unlock this class. Oh no. I don't like that at all. Hey, at least we got rid of Magnus there. Yeah, we got this. Easy. Easy. Alright, we have unlocked the Plaguelord class. So this class is another really good class. Let's go take a look at it really quick. So the Plaguelord class is considered a human, and that is pretty good. There's some human troops in the game that are good, but right here, this is one of the best weapons in the game that you can get. So I do recommend leveling up this class, at least doing the 250 battles for it to get this weapon. It will inflict all negative status effects on an enemy, and then it will explode gems of their color. So it's a mana generator as well as a disabler or disruptor, because it will be giving all those negative status effects to an enemy troop or hero class. If we look at its traits, nothing really amazing, except we do have disease here that's inflicted on a random enemy every time you match green gems. And when an enemy is diseased, the mana that it gains is half of what it normally would if it's not diseased. So if it's going to gain, 4 mana, then it's only going to gain 2. So it takes longer for those enemy troops to get powered up when they are diseased. And it's immune to disease itself. But if we go look at the talents are actually, there's some interesting things in here. Best build, I'm going to go over that really quick. Impact for level 1 is probably the best. That's going to stun the enemy when they deal a skull damage to you. And then for best one here, it kind of depends. If you use the class at the last position, you can gain a second magic there. Dark Hunger, you will steal 1 life from an enemy when matching purple. So that's Dark Hunger is probably, the default one that you should probably put it on, because the other 2 are situational based. Level 10, we have Anti-Magic, which I really think is the best one for this here. You will reduce damage from spells by 20%. And at level 20, Mana Source is great. You will start with 50% mana on your weapon. Level 40, Rock Solid is the best. I mean, even though creating a Doom Storm can be helpful in some situations, Rock Solid is just the best one at 40. That's what you want. Level 70, you have a couple of choices here if you're going purple or brown, but since you're probably going to go Rock Solid and you're probably going to use things like Mang and things like Mountain Crusher with this, you're going to go Rock Solid and then Stone Mastery just to get that extra brown in there. And then finally at level 100 is Fortitude. There's these other 2 just pale in comparison to Fortitude. So, just to recap here, best talent build for the Plaguelord class is going to be Impact, Dark Hunger, Anti-Magic Sphere, Mana Source, Rock Solid, Stone Mastery, and Fortitude. And the weapon is fantastic for this class. So, moving out here now, let's check our mail. Let's get those troops that we are getting from upgrading Darkstone to 10. Let's go to our keys, and okay, so I have 19 event keys now. I thought it was 17, but we got 19. So yeah, let's go for High King Iron Gut, because there's a very small chance that we're going to get any mythic troop anyway, and I think I'd rather have Iron Gut than the Possessed King at this point. So let's open 10 here and see what we get. Giant Toadstool, Hobgoblin. Give me something good that I don't already have. Come on. Turtle Cannon, that's actually kind of decent. I already got that right at the beginning of the game. Don't need, I guess I do need stones, but I'd rather have Iron Gut. So we got Turtle Cannon. That's really probably the best troop I got that was new here. I don't really care for that guy. But Turtle Cannon is definitely worth it for green mana generation. But, alright, let's open up the last 9. And we didn't get a legendary or a mythic troop. That I don't care about. Princess Fizzbang might be useful later once we get, like, No Bend Brothers. But, yeah, so guess that settles that. I guess I can open these keys really quick. See if we get another legendary troop. Hey, look at that. We got Divinia. Heck yeah. Look at that. Divinia. One of the best legendary support troops in the game, because it will explode all red gems on the board and it cleanses all allies and then it gives them life. It says 5 life, but it'll probably be more like between 10 and 15 once I level all the way up to level 20. And so yeah, that's a really great troop to get. Really happy about that. I can put that in quite a few teams. Alright, let's go open our 27 gem keys here. and see what we get. Oh, we got 2 more legendary troops. Look at that. We got King Avlorn, which if we fully trade it, it will allow elf troops to start at 50% mana. Leviathan, not really the best legendary troop, but hey, it's nice to have extra options this early in the game. And we also got some other new troops down here. Nothing really amazing, but hey, I'll take all the legendaries I can get. So, alright, well, that's it for episode 17, and thanks guys for watching, and also, comment and tell me what you guys think, what I should do with these series, if I should just complete all these quest lines off camera and then we can get into the better stuff, or if I should just continue doing this. We're already a little halfway through of doing these quest lines, so thanks again for watching guys, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Later.